All right. Good morning, everybody. Hate to be on this early. Got other things to do, but it's time for all of us to maybe start repairing relationships and calming down a little bit when it comes to the Karen Reed case. I just got access to, and I think everybody else is going to be getting this over the day, and we'll put it on our site too. But this is the prosecution's response filed with the Supreme Judicial Court and in response to the appeal by the defense over Albert's phone. And they released information that we haven't had before. And I think this pretty much tells us all it's time to move on in this case. John was never inside the home. I'm going to show you this in a second on the data that they've applied in there. According to GPS, John was never inside 34 Fairview. John never really was in the driveway. He never left. He never went far from the area that he was found. In addition to that, we have the black box data from Karen's vehicle. She made impact with John at 24 miles per hour. She was traveling in reverse. She went 62 feet, and she didn't stop after she hit him. She continued in reverse, according to the report. So what that essentially means is probably that she never was aware of it. She never felt it, and she just kept going in reverse at a high rate of speed until she reached the street and then continued on. It also means probably that the animation I gave you guys last week was accurate. So in addition, in this report today, we also had the complete Jessica Hyde report. She's not certain that there was no 2:27 a.m. search, but it's clear that she does not believe the best data indicates that there was. Data turns out to be extremely complicated. And so at best it's uncertain, but she believes that the most likely thing that happened was that those searches came at 6:23 and 6:24. In addition, the GPS shows that at the time, the health app data showed that John was supposedly going up and down 3 flights of stairs. They were still more than half a mile away from 34 Fairview. So it shows the problem with relying on one piece of data, or simply you have to look at the total picture when it comes to data. It's very similar to a health situation. If you have a complicated diagnosis, whether it's cancer or Crohn's disease or whatever, these things can be complicated, and you have to look at a variety of tests. And if somebody wants to take one isolated piece, they can end up giving you a false conclusion or intentionally mislead you. And that's what defense teams do. That's what they're paid big money to do. So let me bring on the data. Let me bring on the images that were provided in this report. Hold on one second. This was share screen. All right. Okay, like I said, I'm gonna provide this. I'm gonna put a link to this report wherever I can. I'll put it on our Reddit. I'm gonna put it on our Discord page. And if anybody can't find it, reach out to me, email me, leetskev@gmail.com. I want to get it to you. I want you guys to have the actual data that you can look at. This is just one image. Maybe I can scroll through, but you can see there's the house there. That circle, I think, would be best described as margin of error. And you can see the actual data points on the street. And this is where it's picking up Karen's SUV as she drives up the street. She ends up at the edge of the property. And the best interpretation of this data is that John never got out in the driveway, got out at the far end of the property near where he was found, and never went far from where he was found. I think it's pretty conclusive. I think it's very conclusive. So this is it. It's time to start healing. It's time to start, maybe for some people, a little bit of soul searching. I know for me, I've had to do a lot of soul searching. I've made a lot of mistakes this summer over this case. So it's not about pointing fingers. But a lot of innocent people have been hurt, have been smeared as being participants in a conspiracy to kill someone and then frame an innocent person. That didn't happen. This is what happened. And I know it's going to be a hard thing for a lot of people to digest, because it's a very emotional case for people that sincerely good people that believed that somebody was getting railroaded unjustly, and they stood up for that. And that's a good thing. And that there are alternative sources in the media to the Boston Globe and Channel 5 that people can go to with these kind of cases is important. So it's just time to heal and move on. I mean, this case is over. So I think a lot of people should be doing some soul searching about the way things have been handled over this summer. I've been accused of both sidesism. Well, this is the reason you have both sides. You take both sides in a difficult case where the answers are not clear. That's why you do it that way. I can only say that, well, you can no longer accuse me of both sidesism because I'm no longer on both sides. So I hope everybody has a good day, and let's start moving forward calmly, peacefully. There's other cases to cover. There's other victims of injustice to look into, and let's focus on that. Have a good day.